All right, let's get
You're
started.
fired up.
Okay, different type of broadcast today because I want to go through some things which I think are very, very important. Not just announcements, but you'll understand here in a second. So let's start off by saying, woo woo, happy holidays to everybody. It's the holiday season, so thank you for showing up. A lot of people take holidays off. It's a mistake because what you do right now will set the pace for January, February, March of next year. So it is even more important during the holidays to get rolling and put the pedal down. So congratulations, everybody. Appreciate you, all your efforts in the holiday season. Now, I want to give you a lesson about something. So the other night, it was cold, and I went to get gas in the vehicle because Kristie and I, we take the kids to school every morning. So instead of waiting till the morning, I wanted to do it, at night. And while I was pumping gas, there was a car that pulled up behind me pretty quickly. I'm like thinking, uh-oh. But it was a very nice young lady who came out, and she says, can I ask you something? I said, yes, ma'am. Sure. And so she said and asked me if I could let her have $3 for gas. I want you to think about this for a second. $3. She said she was delivering packages, and I can see the packages on her dashboard. So she's delivering packages for a package service, and she said that she's trying to get her son to transfer money from her one account to the next, but she was going to run out of gas before she had the opportunity to deliver the packages. She'd be worried about losing her job. So, question for each of you here. What would you have done?
Let us know in the chat.
Would you have told her, would you have told her no, or would you have given her the $3? Okay, somebody said, let her have $20. Yes, thank you, Matthew. Someone said, give her the $3, give her the money. Yes, helped her. Yep.
Paid for her gas.
Okay,
so
watch. Everybody here knows I used to be the popo. So when somebody comes and asks for money, if somebody's trying to rip you off, they don't ask for $3. She was honestly just looking for $3. So what I did, the first thing I did was I handed her $20. And as I gave her the 20, she looked at it, she says, check this out. She says to me, no, I can't take the 20. I'm like, huh? She goes, I'm going to go inside and give you your change and get change. And before I said anything to her, she was already walking off to go inside of the store. And what do you think she did? She literally came back and tried to give me $17. Now, think about this for a second. She's honest, only asking for $3, out working hard, is late at night. If she runs out of gas, she's probably going to lose her job because she's not going to be able to get the rest of the packages delivered. So not only did I tell her to keep the change, but I gave her quite a bit more money, what I had in my wallet. So it was a little bit, not a lot of bit, but hundreds. So do you think that made me feel good? Of course. Do you think that would make you feel good? Of course. Do you think it, most importantly, do you think it made her feel good? Of course. So the lesson is what you're able to do now just did not happen now. Our decisions today are caused by our decisions yesterday, the day before, 20 days before, sometimes even 20 years before. So I want to ask each of you this. Are you in a position right now to be able to help anybody and everybody that you would like to be able to help? Because that is the whole point of QuiAri, is to help you with your dreams. My dream is to help you with yours. And along the way, people's dreams in life are going to be money related, time related, health related. So we're in the right spot to be able to do that. So I just wanted to share that story with you.
Mhm.
Let me ask you a question, because every day we have more leaders come to QuiAri and they say, listen, need help because I love QuiAri, but what do I do because I've been in 3 companies in the last 6 months or 3 companies in the last year.
Mhm.
So when they go to talk to people, their credibility is hurt. So one important lesson is this: be very careful about the companies that people choose. Some companies, you know from looking at them that they're a disaster. Avoid them because they'll make your credibility a disaster. So what do you do if your credibility is hurt? The answer is very simple. It's called edify. Edification means they're simply borrowing somebody else's credibility until you rebuild your own. So you need to make sure that you get your uplines involved that can help tell the story, help edify you, because if your credibility is hurt, it's very difficult for you to edify yourself, right? So make sure you have somebody in place, teamwork, to help edify you. That is so critically important, because I'm telling you, it happens all the time. People come and ask that question, because here's the key: learn the basics, teach the basics. Would you believe something that simple is the key to your success at MLM? Now, keep in mind, obviously it's hard work. Obviously, you have to commit to the business for at least a year. I believe if you do the right things, nobody will ever quit after a year, because MLM could be a 2 to 5 year plan, right? But it's better than a 4-year, 40-year plan that most other professions offer you. But I want you to think about this for a second, because I'm going to challenge you. Do you think, and somebody asked me this question too, do you think that MLM is the same now that it was 10 years ago? Yes or no?
What do you guys think? Write it in the
Just
chat.
let us know in the chat. No, no,
No.
yes,
Yes.
no, no, yes, no, no, yes. You see, people are giving you different
It's
answers,
divided, yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Well, I never wanted to be a politician, but I'm going to give you a political answer.
Uh-oh.
You're both all right.
Mm.
Here is my perspective. Here is what has never changed. Okay. Tell me if I'm right when I tell you this. People want money freedom. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes, people definitely want
Yep.
money freedom.
Am I also right when I'm telling you people want time freedom? Am I right when I say that too?
People want time freedom. They absolutely do.
Am I also right if I tell you that people want better health? They want to look and feel younger.
Everybody agrees. They want to
Okay.
feel
Everybody,
younger, look
everybody wants
younger.
that too. Am I also right if I tell you simple will duplicate, but something that is complex will intimidate? Am I right when I say that?
Everybody agrees on that too.
Yep.
Simple, simple, simple.
So how do you create the magic? And this is what I'm going to tell you. Some people out there, you're running an MLM playbook from year 2010. Some of you are running it from 2015 still. In my humble opinion, if you want to get to the top, you have to change your perspective. You have to shift it. MLM has changed in this perspective. Technology.
Mhm.
Technology can allow you to move with speed.
Yes.
Get paid in 5 website that we give to every promoter for free, which will tell the story for you, product or business or both, allows you to move with speed.
Mhm.
So my opinion, Everybody needs to adapt how you build your business to take advantage of technology and speed. Because I will tell you this is very important. Because if you have not evolved your strategies, I'm telling you right now, you are already behind. That is so important. If you have not evolved your strategy, you are already behind. People in the world right now, they don't have just a health problem. People have money problems. People have time freedom problems. And people have health problems. So people get wealthy by positioning themselves to solve people's problems. So if you can solve 3 problems for people, isn't that better than just solving one? Of course it is. If you can solve it fast, isn't it better than solving it slow? Fast means momentum. Slow in MLM means death. Slow means death. Fast means momentum. So once you learn the basics, you teach the basics. And that's what separates somebody who's part-time and full-time. Somebody asked me, Bob, what's the difference between somebody who's part-time and somebody who's full-time? It's very simple. Part-time people, 7 to 10 hours a week, generally. It takes time to learn the business, right?
Yes.
People that make the leap to full-time, do you want to know why they make more money? It's not because they work more hours, necessarily. It's because they've helped more people make part-time money. In other words, to go full-time, you do the exact same things that you do when you're part-time, but you're just helping more people do it. So how do you do that? Through systems. That's how you do it. Go to getpaidin5.com. So to make the leap from part-time to full-time, the key is this. You just have to help more people. I want to say this too. Going back in time, when COVID came along, did it change people's behavior in the way that they lived and worked and conducted business? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, yes. Everybody agrees.
Totally.
Shook the whole world up.
Not only it shifted the whole world.
Yeah.
Exactly right, right? But what caused it though? A human catastrophe caused it to change people's behavior. So instead of doing people traveling all over the place, people were using technology. Right. Am I right?
Yep.
Don't wait until there's a catastrophe in your life, meaning skinny wallet disease, meaning bad health, before you get up to speed with technology in speed. Right? That is very, very important. Don't run a 2010 MLM playbook, please. Do not run a 2015 MLM playbook, please. I say this all the time to people. What keeps me up late at night? It's the fact of worrying about people doing things in a method which I know what your predictable outcome will be, which is not fantastic. If you get into this business, right? Your goal, if you're going to do it, why does anybody get into business? Let's forget about QuiAri for a second. Why do people get into business in general? To do what? To make money.
Make money.
Right. So if somebody joins the business, isn't your goal to make money for most people? Of course it is. So as part of that is this, you have to learn the basics, that part-time people learn. To make the jump from part-time to full-time, you have to add what to it? Speed and momentum and urgency. That's what does it. It's really the same skill sets. You're just teaching other people the minimum skill sets. And what are the skill sets that you need? Who to invite, which is everybody that you know. And what? What do you say to them? What's the invite? We have everything else ready for you on Get Paid in 5. It's there. The presentation, Maki, youth activation system, the benefits of Maki, it's all there. So you don't have to be the source of the information. You just have to know where to send people to get the information. Do you see the difference? If you have to be the source of the information, it will never duplicate for you. If you just have to direct people to the information, that can duplicate for you. So it's up to us, meaning the company, to make sure that everything that we direct people to is world-class. Example, getpaidin5.com website. Do you think that website graphically is tremendous? Yeah, I think it's wonderful.
Gorgeous, yes.
People, we get compliments on it all the time. Doing a global business, do you think it'd be important if it's translated into many different languages? Yeah, it's 10. Let me ask you the first question. Do you think the very first video, the sizzle video on Maki, is professionally done? When somebody watches that, do you think they get a great indication of what Maki is, which is a breakthrough ingredient in anti-aging? Keep in mind, it's not a documentary on science. That's Snoozeville. Keep in mind, we are just capturing their interest. So people look at what you're saying. Nice video. It's great. Can't be better than that. Okay. Let me ask you the second question. The opportunity presentation, video 2. What do you notice about it? The first thing is that it's 12 minutes long. People are busier than ever. Do you think that people have 1 hour to sit around and watch an opportunity presentation?
No way.
No way. They do not. Do you think most people would take the time to watch a 1 hour presentation?
Nope.
They won't. So this is 12 minutes long on purpose. It tells them enough to say yes. What does it talk about? It talks about the company. It talks about Maki. It talks about the science. It talks about Maki X. It talks about Dr. Hankey and his research. It talks about the compensation plan. It talks about the promoter packs, and it talks about how to get started. What more in the world? Let me ask you this. What more in the world could somebody want to know other than that? Just to say yes. See, some of you out there are confusing information with inspiration. Your job is not to flood people with information. Your job is to give people enough information in an inspirational way in order to get them to say yes. That's all that you're supposed to be doing. Just that simple. So where people fall short is you give them way too much. Your syntax is wrong, meaning syntax, when you're sponsoring with a customer or a promoter, the dog bit Johnny, Johnny bit the dog. Exact same words, but totally different meaning. So if you do things in a specific order, your outcome is predictable. If you're not, it's not. Again, I'll say this. This is important for you to remember. Simple duplicates, complex intimidates. because there are a few things that people are thinking when you're sponsoring them. Number one, can I do this? Number two, is it simple? Those two are very related. And number three, can they make money fast doing it? If you can answer those three things, and if a prospect, because what you have to keep in mind is why you're sponsoring somebody, those are the things that they're going to be thinking.
They're going to be thinking that when you are inviting them and sponsoring them, they're going to think, can I go and do this as well?
And if your answer is no, you have a problem.
You're making it too much information, too much this, not enough excitement. Get excited, invite them simply with the three benefits.
Run them through the
send 'em
system.
System, and they go, I can do that too.
Mhm. So I hope that's been helpful. Lots of other stuff going on. Let me see here.
Ooh, where do we start?
The new mobile app looking tremendous.
So
We're testing
amazing,
it. I
guys.
mean,
It has so many more features, functionality. It is lightning fast, just insane. The industry is going to be so disrupted by this. We are making so much progress on it, and we cannot wait to show you some sneak peeks coming here soon.
As the purple wave goes around the world, we'll make an announcement in the next couple of days. We'll begin shipping to Australia, which is great news.
Congratulations.
Also on
Australia.
great news, the Thailand office is looking fantastic. I just received some updated. Yeah, it is a very pretty office.
Beautiful, modern, and in such a nice location, easily accessible, hot spot. I mean, Nana's doing a wonderful job coordinating that.
Good job.
Good job, Team Thailand.
Here's something else too. Let me ask you a question, right? Would you like it if I helped you out with a QuiAri fast start training? Would you like that?
I think everybody wants to get off to a fast start. What do you guys think? Yes.
Okay, so what I'm in the process of working on in my spare time, is a QuiAri fast start training that once it is done, then we'll call everybody together, and then I'll share it with you so you can see the right way in an abbreviated version to help put speed and momentum into your business. Okay. So I think that is very important for everybody here.
People are excited.
Yeah. Also too, one other thing that we're working on too is a product testimonial video. Yes. We have so many great product results from around the world. We're putting them into a very fast-paced video, which will showcase people from all around the world and how the product has really benefited them. So again, keep in mind what I said about duplication. So this is, again, you don't have to worry about doing it yourself. You just have to be able to send this video or direct people to this video. And I'll explain to everybody once it's done where it's going to be, right? So, yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. So it is quite busy around here, which is tremendous.
We love it.
So thank you everybody for being here today. Our next broadcast will be 1 week from today, which will be the 19th, Thursday. In the meantime, please be good to each other, be good to yourself. If we can help you, please let us know, and we will see everybody 1 week from today. And remember, QuiAri, the new #1 has arrived. Thank you, everybody. Love you.
Thank you, guys. We love you.
Talk to you soon.
See you next week. Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.